Hey guys, Salty Sledge back, and today we are going to be showing you a video of what I got out of my 51 pack super box for season 6. Um, my microphone and my audio messed up when I was actually recording me opening it. So for this video, obviously the pack opening's still going to be here, but instead of me talking as I go through each pack, I'm going to just have to voice over, which isn't a huge deal. Um, I'll be able to kind of shift the conversation to talk about other things instead of how bad these packs are, because I'm not going to spoil anything. You still got a little bit to go. But these packs weren't great. Um, I did not anticipate that I was going to open these packs. I did because I'm an idiot moron. With that being said, do not open these packs unless you absolutely need like one or two more pieces for the event. Unless you need pieces for the event, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you guys stay away from these packs. But anyways, before I get into some of the topics I want to talk about, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. New season is coming on Friday. I plan on dropping a pack opening and doing some other videos with the start of the new season. So with that being said, let us start by talking about the new 2K season. They have just released earlier today. They released the roadmap, whatever the hell they call it, but they gave us an insight as to what the level 40 reward is going to be, as well as some of the other rewards. So, just to kind of look over, and all of the information is available on their Twitter. They posted it earlier today. And just kind of going through it, it's not the best season pass ever. There's honestly some things that I wish were different. For example, we're getting a Donovan Mitchell that levels up to a dark matter. He's an Evo card. But at this point, I would say 70% of people who have played MyTeam have dark matter Donovan Mitchell already, because he's just one of the free. When you get a pack that says a 99 plus, he's one of those cards that pretty much pops out all the time. So I'm not thrilled about that. That seems kind of lame, but whatever. A dark matter is a dark matter. Not the end of the world. Some of the other cards that they had mentioned, Willis Reed. I'm trying to see right now what level we get him at. But Willis Reed will probably be decent. He might be a tad undersized, but he'll probably be decent. So that could be a kind of fun card. Could be a budget beast. And he will be 100 overall. You unlock him at level 30. It looks like you also get a Dark Matter Amari Stoudemire at level 20. Okay. And obviously, the big kahuna, the big fish, Invincible Paul George. And I think a lot of people, it's so weird, like, if you've played 2K MyTeam long enough, you start to kind of pick up on the trend of how they do things. And I think a lot of people, including myself, felt that Dark Matter or higher Paul George was due. So obviously it's Invincible Paul George. There's going to be two separate versions. But Paul George was due for a card. And with him getting the level 40, there's going to be two versions. The Pro Pass version will probably be better. I myself will be purchasing the Pro Pass. I don't know that I'm going to buy all the way up to level 40 at the start. I actually kind of enjoy working my way through the levels as I go through a season. So I'm probably not going to buy level 40. I feel like it's fun for me to actually level up one by one. It gives me something to play for. If I'm level 40 at the start of the season, it's like, if I beat all the challenges, there's not really anything for me to play for. So I will get the Pro Pass, but I'm going to have to probably wait until I level all the way up to level 40 to get Paul George. I'm sure he will be a beast. They're probably going to juice his animations. They did a great job with Tim Duncan for this past season. Tim Duncan's still to this day one of the best cards. I didn't get Tim Duncan until about 2 weeks ago. He's insane. He's still one of the best cards. He holds up. He's going to be in my lineup for quite some time. He won't be going away. So, aside from Paul George and some of those other cards I mentioned, one of the things that I'm really hopeful, but I doubt, I feel like at this point we would have heard, but man, did they have to bring back Clutch Time. Clutch Time Online was one of the best game modes that they ever gave us, and I just don't understand why they took it away from us. It does not make sense. Clutch Time Online was a way for you to play, get rewards. You could play online without having to play an entire game. And obviously, playing an entire game, it can be exhausting. Sometimes you're going to get curb stomped. Sometimes you're going to have good games that are close. Sometimes you're going to have games that are blowouts, and those aren't fun. So, playing an entire showdown game can really be hit or miss. So, Clutch Time Online would just be perfect. I wish that they would do that. I doubt that they will. We probably already would have heard of it by now, but it's definitely a bummer. Other things that I would be looking for them to add for this season, for the packs, we're going to get the reveal tomorrow what the packs are and who the headliners are. But I'm expecting 2 Invincibles per pack drop from this point on. I'm expecting the number of 100 overalls to increase. I mean, it has to. We're in the end game now. The NBA Finals are coming up. It's just that time of year where they're going to just start dropping cards that are absolutely ridiculous left and right. So I would expect there to be more than right now. It's 2 100 overalls. I would expect that number to increase. Dark Matter odds better increase because these odds absolutely suck. I'm not, as I said, I'm kind of voicing over this pack opening, but look at this. Super packs? My ass, these are super packs. Such a waste of money. Horrible odds. Unreal. If they don't increase the pack odds, I legitimately might boycott this game. And I don't think that they typically do increase pack odds. They will. It's that time of year. Hopefully the increase in pack odds is good enough. I feel like every year they've kind of drawn back on the odds, even when we get this late into the year. So hopefully we don't get screwed. Hopefully just overall, we're just at the point now. Hopefully opening packs is fun, okay? And obviously you can get the big hit every once in a while. I myself was lucky enough to get a big hit, but it needs to be more common. So that's definitely something to be on your radar. In terms of players and cards that you guys should probably be expecting, some of the big ones, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan. Those are 3 giant names that we have not gotten updated versions of in quite some time. I wouldn't be shocked if to start the season off, they give us like a Michael Jordan. He's obviously going to be a highly sought after card. His Dark Matter that they released the last time they dropped Michael Jordan was a beast. I expect Michael Jordan to be coming very, very soon. Probably an Invincible. But I expect that. I expect Kareem to get an Invincible soon. I expect Hakeem to get an Invincible. I'm trying to think of other players that are just due for new upgrades. One of the players that I really want, and I don't know the likelihood, but I want some form of an attainable Carmelo Anthony. Okay, Carmelo Anthony is my favorite player of all time. I grew up watching him. He was the reason that I honestly got into basketball because when I grew up watching him when he was on the Nuggets, he was my favorite player. He has a 100 overall card in the game, but he was only available in the Bracket Busters event, and he was extremely hard to get. So, I would love there to be a Carmelo Anthony card that we could get that's attainable, that we could get in the auction house. Obviously, pulling him would be preferred, but depending on how high of an overall he is, that will kind of dictate whether or not he, how likely it is to get him. But he's a card that I desperately want on my team. I'm looking forward to. So he could be possibly getting an upgrade. Off the top of my head, I'm trying to think. There was one other player that I thought was kind of due. It would be great if they still had Kobe, but obviously you guys know how that is. So anyways, you guys just saw. I went through that entire super pack opening, 50 packs. I didn't pull a single dark matter. And oh, look who I pulled as my topper. One of the cards that is just not somebody I want. If I had pulled this card when it came out, that would have been cool, but I didn't. Do not open these super packs. I hope you guys are excited for the new season. I'm excited for it. I hope that the pack odds increase drastically. And I just hope it's a good season. So with that, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe,